I have a perfectionist personality, and in most cases, that can be quite good. You can have a healthy relationship with being a perfectionist without it taking over you. You can see your work and then see where you can do better, and that's good. But sometimes, if you're like me, your perfectionist side can go down a road where it starts picking up really unhealthy habits, which then cause you to feel anxious, paranoid, and stressed. And this is where I am at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I feel stressed. I feel stressed at the moment with uni work. It's trying to kick my brain back in to the gear of trying to do essays and trying to learn things after a 3-month hiatus. I've been off for 3 months. I haven't been writing essays, I haven't been doing presentations, and I haven't been learning lines. It's trying to kick your brain back into gear where you have to redo all of that stuff that you did in the first year. And because last year I had just got off the treadmill for A-level, my brain was already in that place where everything seemed a bit easier, things were explained more to me, I knew what I was doing last year. This year, not so much. I have essays that need doing, and my brain is so tired that it just cannot get the motivation to do them anymore. It's gone into a sort of plateau, if you will. A plateau where it just doesn't want to do anything at the moment, and it's quite tired, and it needs a rest, and it needs a lot of rest. And I push it, and I push myself. But then, when I push myself, my brain sort of doesn't know what to do. I tried to do an essay last week, and my brain was so foggy and fogged up that it couldn't think of anything and it didn't know what to do. Nothing on the page seemed right. So I scrapped it. Well, it's still on my computer, but I left it, and then I felt really, really bad because, damn, I should be doing this work. This is what I've scheduled myself to do. My perfectionist self has already scheduled in where I'm going to go. So I know what I'm doing. I'm organised. But when my brain can't get into that organisation of what I want to do in that day, I really feel like I'm failing. I can't do it. I'm failing. And that is very unhealthy. I also feel that uni has this wheel, and as soon as you go to uni, you're running on this treadmill, you're running on this hamster wheel, treadmill, whatever you want to call it, and you're running, and you're running, and you're running, and you're running, and they fling things at you left, right, and centre, and you have to catch them, and you have to know what you're doing with them. From your first year, they sort of lead you by the hand, but you're still doing things yourself. But in your second and third year, you've got to get on that treadmill, and you've got to start from the get-go. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to do things. So you have to hit the ground running in about your first week. And my brain needs a little reminder every now and again on how to do things and why do we need to do things and what are you looking for in an essay, what are you looking for in a presentation. And so when we hit the ground running, my brain is jolted into this, I actually have no idea what I'm doing. And because I have no idea what I'm doing, my perfectionist self is saying, you should know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you are going to fail and you're never going to get anywhere. I'm not nice to myself. I know, I have never been nice to myself, but a lot of people feel the same way as me. And even though there's some comfort in that, I would love to know how to break out of it, because this isn't healthy. I am tired. I'm consistently tired all the time, and it's not helpful. But talking to you guys and talking to friends has made this a whole lot easier. What do you do when you're feeling a little bit rubbish and a little bit stressed? You talk to a camera, it becomes your counsellor, and everyone can share your problem. But I suppose what I'm learning now, and I'm relearning again, is that I am allowed to take breaks. I am allowed to have some self-care. I do not have to consistently work all the time, and I know that I am not going to fail if I take those breaks. My breaks are there because my brain needs to recharge and know what it's doing, and it needs to be reset. We need to be reset. We are humans. We are not robots or machines. We have brains And we get tired, we have a heart that beats, we have lungs that help us to breathe, and our body is making us do things, but we have emotions and we have feelings. And sometimes life just really gets in the way of us trying to calm down and relax. We are told we have to consistently keep going on this road of do work, do work, do work. We can never rest, we can never sleep. That is so unhealthy in this day and age, and particularly nowadays, we can get emails on our phone. So it's almost saying you have no excuse, you do the work now. And that is really bad. That is not nice on your mental health or your brain. Stress and work and perfectionism can affect your mental health in many ways. It affected me very much when I was 15, 16 years old, hence why the whole channel, you probably know what went on. Anorexia, guys. It was not fun. Not cool. My eating disorder also came out of my perfectionist personality. And again, my perfectionist personality is coming out again. But it's not affecting my food. I'm still eating, I'm still drinking, and I'm trying to look after myself so much better than I did about 3 or 4 years ago. I suppose what I'm telling you is that if you relate to having a perfectionist personality, or if you relate to having a stressy personality where you feel stressed all the time and you feel like you need to do a good job, just to let you know, who you are now, that's great enough. You're good enough now. Yes, if you can be a perfectionist and have a healthy relationship with it, yes, then you will be able to see where you can go better. But don't let the perfectionism consume you to the point where you feel like you have to work 24/7 all the time with no breaks, no self-care, no nothing. Because you're just going to grind yourself into the ground and it's not going to be nice on you. And your mental health is going to take a hit. Allow yourself to have breaks. Allow yourself to self-care when your brain can't work. You do not have to be on the treadmill for work, university, college, school. You don't have to run the treadmill all the time. You can sometimes pause the treadmill, you can stop the treadmill, you can get off and you can do other things. Then when you feel ready, you can get back on the treadmill, press the button and go again. But you do not need to keep running on it 24/7 like our society tells you. You look after yourselves, drink, eat, do things that you need to do that make you feel better in yourself. If anyone has any better ideas, then please do let me know, because I'm still trying to figure this out, because I don't particularly like this personality of mine. It's unhealthy. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other tips on trying to combat stress, trying to combat being a perfectionist, and maybe someone will look through the comments and find something that will work with them. Remember, we're all different human beings and we're all going to work in different ways. Some things won't work for others and some will. Let's just remember that. I feel better. I feel a little bit better. Yes, I do. I hope this video helped. I hope you liked this video. I hope that you will be just a little bit kinder to yourself and take some self-care. And I will see you guys down the lens in the next video. Bye!